wildin', Fendi flip flops, I'm stylin'. Heat it up, heat it up, heat it. You don't see it, riding up. I never. It's something about me, just tell you I will. If you're not my friend, I don't fake it, I never. Young rap is amazing, Margiela. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. This the success of my latest endeavors. When I come around, I guess they're not together. Making it better. She wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. She from the hood, I can take her wherever.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Getting on here about quarter after midnight. I'll play a little bit of 2K. And it is my birthday today, so a little birthday stream, just fun. So welcome. Thanks for joining. You can see my characters rocking the beats, so I'll rock the beats too. So, first order business for me today, though. Spin the wheel. I think I have it available right now. Nike Gator exclusives. Does that actually mean I'm gonna get W's on the sneakers app? Just a troll. It's got to be a troll, right? But I can't take a loss. I throw it up. Hey, I living in luxury. I'm from summer love. You would think this is the summer league. I was in hoodies and they wasn't with me. We used to shake when it did over 60. Let's see. Yep, I got one. Let's go. For a second I thought that guy glitched out or something. Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better leave early, don't stay to a close. How's everybody doing today? Let's see what I can get here. Ooh, my first I think this is the first Mycareer item I've gotten from the wheel. Let's check it out. I got a rim. Wait, what? It says I have a rim, but it says I have a rim. Is that a glitch? That must be a glitch, huh? Did I actually get? Yeah, okay. I actually got I got the Northern Lights wall mural. Why does it say I got the rim? But I actually did. Anyway, it doesn't matter. One thing to note: the daily bonus hasn't changed ever. It's always one limitless 3-pointer. So as I progress here, it's not too bad. So my build: I'm a 6'4" point guard, 200 pounds, 3-level scorer. It's pretty. And I do play on Hall of Fame. It's really not that hard. Like once you find the one exploit, or one thing that the game doesn't really do well. For example, last year in 2K19, you could cheese the pick and roll. Basically, you set up a pick, you call your guy over for a pick, and then you deny the screen, and the secondary defender would hedge way too hard. And you could set up a lot of plays, either assists or passes out of it. Whereas in 2K20, what I've found so far is that you like backdoor cuts. The defensive AI is not very good in terms of like who to guard, especially when they're on like a two-on-one situation. And fast breaks, they tend to back off a lot. Fouls, the incidence of, or the frequency of fouls is way too high when you're driving in the basket. So anyway, I'm close to getting another upgrade in my points, and then really close to my next endorsement, which is I think another level up of a Gatorade. So let's just play against the Pelicans. I am on the Clippers this year. I was on the Lakers last year, so sticking with LA. As much as I want to play for Portland as a point guard, Dame's got that covered, so I really can't.
We'll have more from the A-list cast coming up throughout the season, including full interviews with Scottie Pippen and everybody's favorite, Idris Elba.
Yes, and be sure to follow us on social.
I'm a point guard at heart.
Your Mycareer experience.
We want to see your favorite scenes starring your
And I like being able to control things and have the ball in my hands, because the other thing about
you know what I love about Che Hornet?
NBA2K20 seems
That's a good guess.
trusting your teammates is pretty hard.
Ready? Ding, 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 ding. Correct. Pigeons loose. The bells ring. Confetti flies. This kid is not shying away from anything. And you've seen that over and over again during this recent stretch of hot play.
Like, I'll pass
no
to them,
moment's too big for him.
and for a while, they miss every single wide open shot.
Look, all apologies to D'Angelo Russell, but
like 100% of wide open shots
more ice in his veins
off of
than
my
anyone
passes, they missed. And they've made a few now. Probably
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's few and far between.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, coming right up, the Los Angeles Clippers taking the floor against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, now these are the games that challenge you. They'll have their work cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win. Night after night, we're seeing the scoring prowess of Che. Has a string of 30-point games coming in. Kenny, do you think he can keep it up?
I think he can.
It's just unfortunate sometimes, but I don't know. They still haven't perfected the game. Which
to a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, some say Giroux.
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Zion at the 4, with Okafor at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Los Angeles, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Williams is out there with buckets. And it's George in at the small forward. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
We'll see about like that.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Williamson. The shot missing. AT that time from Leonard. Pushing it up. And there's Paul George on the assist by Harrell.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
George against Ingram. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Utah. To the inside, stolen by Ball.
He passed it about half
to the middle.
second.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ingram against George. And there's the pass to Okafor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Buckets. Ball with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. On the wing, Holiday. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to end the run, and that one drops.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Outside Williams, inside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Bucket's got 5.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And here is Ball, and the dunk by Williamson.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Buckets passes to Harrell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Okafor. 8 points his last outing.
Find out that one thing.
Here's Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ball. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Outside Holiday. Ball finds Okafor. Now here's Ball. D right on him. Great D that time from Harrell. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Leonard with the bucket.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
Williams against Holiday. Ball dishes to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful. And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly. They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Buckets. Hits it from three-point range. Buckets got 10.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Passes it to Okafor. Kicks it to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williamson. Harrell trying to free himself up. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Williamson is skilled at finishing on the defense.
And it goes down 2 points. 12 points for Buckets.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Okafor back to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
When you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about second overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
Now, here is George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Ray, you talk about the hype for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's buckets. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now Holiday, he's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Knocked away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by Lou Williams. It's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
The shot's good from buckets.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
I like how he can score.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson.
Not realistic. Because they just backed off.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
No good from buckets. Pelicans trail by 7. Ingram outside. George with the ball. Now Okafor defending. The pass to buckets. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to buckets. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Holiday with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Green, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Williamson. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, his teammates calling him the slender man. Brandon Ingram, not much more than 200 lbs, but adding strength has been a focus.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubats is checked in for Hill. Reese Harkless comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul George. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. E'Twaun Moore comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Pelicans with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Moore. It's hauled in by Zubats. And with Brandon Ingram and his size, he could benefit from adding a few pounds.
Well, you know, his teammates call him Tiny Dog. Dog because of his determination. That's a positive thing. The tiny part in reference to his slight frame. Time to bulk it up, young fella. Weight room.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Favors finds Moore. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Back to Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Moore. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Favors. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's buckets. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Hayes. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. Lock at 6. Here's Ingram. Great tee that time from Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. You take a look at buckets. One of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Zion Williamson. He's right there as well.
Good passing is such a vital element to winning basketball, and you really have to think their teams are pleased with the way they're playing right now.
Yeah, you know, most rookies lack that kind of court vision. These guys see the court, the parking lot, the club, where they're going to be partying afterwards. They've got unbelievable panoramic vision.
Here's buckets.
Oh, what?
Oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Let's see. I'm just going to clip that for fun. Oh my goodness, he just...
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word
for
it.
What?
They're tearing it up on the glass.
How?
And it's buckets with the foul. So that will be his second. Okafor with the steal. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Buckets is out there with Williams, and it's Harrell in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here is Los Angeles now, following the shot by Drew Holiday.
A moment now to see the numbers for buckets. First in scoring, second in steals, and of course he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Clippers leading by 6. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's George. Leonard trying to break free. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Hart. Harrell against Okafor. The dish to Holiday. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound, Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now here is George. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Holiday gets the bucket. Clippers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Outside Leonard. To the inside.
What?
Stolen by
what
Ball.
Who is he passing to? He passed it to the other. What?
Here's Williamson.
Garbage.
Goes up with it again. And the rejection by Harrell.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Mark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Here's Okafor. After the basket by Los Angeles, he dishes it to Holiday. Poked loose, taken away by Williams. And oh, here we go with Leonard, nobody back. And Harrell slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Williamson. And here is Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart, defended by George. With 1 on the clock, and then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have 2 separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Holiday. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Williamson. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Tries again. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ball's got 9 points.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
And Ball comes to help. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. And so here is New Orleans. The Clippers getting the bucket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthday, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Clippers leading by 12. To the wing right side. Here's Buckets. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Buckets got 9 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. This is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Okafor. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart, defended by Harkless. And again, no good by New Orleans. Inside. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Oh, that's blocked.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Green. Nice shot from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 14.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Kicks to Okafor. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Alexander Walker's got 10 points. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's George. He's got 8 to the paint. Gets it to fall in the bucket from Buckets. Buckets got 31 points.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. A double-double for you, Che, at the half. You know they're going to try and stop you the second half. How do you adjust?
Hey, I just got to stay aggressive out there, you know? I know as long as I'm engaged and pushing the action, I'm going to put up the numbers. And as you can see, I'm fully engaged tonight, man. It's just clear.
You have been an operational Death Star in the first half for sure. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Clippers leading by 17. Holiday brings the double team. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, the refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Williamson after the basket by Los Angeles. Now the pass to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Buckets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Clark, you know, some players just don't need a lot of rest. They could play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken out. They've all got a lot of engine in them.
Yeah, they do. 24/7 guys, we call them. They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes, but whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from three. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Pelicans shooting for the game at 42%. Ball dishes to Okafor. At the elbow, Williamson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Williamson with it. Leonard's there. Okafor trying to get open. And that one's good. Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. Passes it to Ball. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in.
That garbage. Come on.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Here is Favors. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Ball finds Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Holiday's got 10.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Harrell. Takes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And still early in the period.
Oh my goodness!
And they're only one
you
foul away from being over the limit.
Just so it can come back.
Is checked in for the Clippers.
Run into my arm.
And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Morris checked in for
the
Drew
ball.
Holiday.
Literally went from like behind his back to in front of him.
And George, here we go. The teardrop falls in. He's got 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. To the inside, Ingram. And the shot is good.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Buckets. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Buckets got 39.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. And here is Los Angeles now. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Zubac's the best of buckets. The baseline J. A shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And it's ball in the corner. No good on the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. The second chance effort. Had a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Clippers making a change.
That's what he's doing.
Buckets passes to Green. Can they get it? And the rejection by Favors. Moore with it. Guarded now by Harkless. Pass to Favors. And the shot goes down.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Harkless. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Alexander Walker. 10 points for him. The pass to Favors. Over Green. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
To the middle. Favors passes to Alexander Walker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Alexander Walker's got 12.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over in the corner, Green. Down low. And there it is again. Nice make there from Buckets. Buckets got 45 points. Pelicans trailed by 19. Passes to Hart, out to the right wing. Favors with the ball. Now Green defending. Favors can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Kevin Gelly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me.
Hey, thanks, Board Hungry. Yeah, yeah, I'll go check it out. Should let me do that right now. Board Hungry. You streaming right now? Oh, cool. I'll give you a follow. Thanks for watching.
Well, during my playing career.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Holiday. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 20. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Harkless. Pelicans with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The shot's good from Buckets. Buckets got 49 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Wide open look. Derek Favors with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Harkless. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That is just...
Unbelievable.
Here's George. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubac is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Buckets in the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass the ball. And here's Favors. And the layup falls.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Tuesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And they're in the midst of a terrific stretch of basketball, really playing as a unit, picking up wins both on the road and at home. They just look completely in sync right now.
Both free throws good from Buckets. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Favors against Leonard. Okafor trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Okafor, and he banks in the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here is Holiday. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
That free throw good from Buckets. A different look for the Clippers. Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Landry Shamet. Pelicans trailed by 19. Holiday and the pass to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Holiday brings the double team. Here's Harrell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Okafor. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's buckets. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And it's buckets with the foul. That's his 5th foul. Passes it to Williamson. Holiday against Williams. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Here's buckets. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Holiday. Unhindered, going all the way.
Wow! Are you? Oh, my goodness.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And the Clippers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow board, Hungry.
Here's Williams. Inside. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ball with it. And that one is off. Great D that time from Harrell. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the wing. Here's Favors. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Favors. Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Here's George. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pelicans trail by 12. Double team on Holiday. Pass the ball. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Ball really has what I call rush hour handles. He can go where he wants to with the ball, even against pressure. Really good at maneuvering through defenses.
Now here's Harrell. Buckets. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And he had...
So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not.
And that about for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our postgame guest who's standing by on headset near the locker rooms.
Hey man, Shaq here. Nice win for you guys tonight. Talk about any edges you felt you had coming in.
Well, the edge is our roster. I know I'm not supposed to say this, but our guys are just better. No one saw it, but people saw the game, man. They also know coach is killing on the whiteboard, putting me and everyone else in spots to succeed. This is a fun team to follow right now if you like good basketball.
You can say whatever the heck you want to say, playing like that.
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time, and the time after that, too.
You guys have a pretty nice win streak going on, but I'm wondering if there's anything you can improve on. How do you keep pushing yourself when the team is finding so much success?
That's a good question, Patty. To me, my motivation is all internal. And I want to be the best player I can be. Actually, I want to be the best player in the league, to be honest. So, whether or not we're winning, that doesn't matter to me. I'm going to work on my game just as hard no matter what.
Congrats on the win, Che.
Thanks, Patty. I appreciate that.
It looked like you were really focusing on setting up your teammates tonight. Was that a point of emphasis for you, or more a matter of making the right play at the right time?
No, it's a little bit of both. I
always gotta get
I always want to get my teammates going. And if we're all getting good looks, then that means we're that much more dangerous out there. But, you don't want to force things. So we were just taking what the defense gave us.
Even if they miss all their shots.
I still want to do ranch barbecue, blue cheese.
Che, what up?
3? Yeah. What's up, Don?
Hey, man. Good to see you.
How you doing? Good to see you too, man.
Hey, look, I just booked you an interview on Hank and the Hornet.
Word?
Yeah.
Hey, Hank and the Hornet, man, that's dope. I love those guys.
Right? They're awesome.
Yeah.
Look, a couple of talking points I wanted to go over. Nothing big. Just, feel free to drop it into the conversation wherever it feels like natural.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So, 3 things. First of all, you only wear Nikes, obviously. Second, we got the best tech in the business. Name them if you can remember them. Lunar Lawn Foam, Nike React Foam, Nike Air Zoom. But the most important thing is we're always innovating. And third, no matter what your style of play, Nike's got the shoe. I mean, come on, man, we're Nike, right? We got signature shoes, colorways. We've got the most variety because we're the best and the biggest. Sound good?
So I just drop that stuff in whenever I can?
As naturally as you can, whenever you can. Above all else, we just want you to be authentic, man. Just be yourself. You'll be great.
For sure. I'll see you later, Don.
All right.
Okay, we are now joined in studio by a very special guest.
The studio's buzzing here,
Exactly,
Hank.
it sure is. Yeah, you know him as the freshest face of your favorite basketball team, but around here we just call him Che. And Che, welcome into the show. It's great to have you here. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you are essentially brand new, and you're pretty new to the league. What is it that you think is your favorite part about going pro so far?
Honestly, it's playing in front of the fans. I've always been a big performance guy, so being in that arena with 20,000 people is wild, man, but I really love it. I really do.
Chef in the kitchen gonna cook.
Dude, you are crazy.
You don't even know the half of it, Jay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
So, Che, is there anything you're especially looking forward to in your first season as pro?
Yeah, you gonna buy a boat? A yacht. Gotta get that yacht.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm pretty geeked about getting the new Nike joints as soon as they drop, you know? I don't have to use the app anymore. I wait in line, and they're always coming out with some new high-tech stuff, so it's cool to hop on the wave ASAP.
Hey, Flava on his feet, and he can't be beat.
Yeah.
Respect, eh?
Okay, I'm told we have time for one more question. So, Che, who would you say are your basketball heroes?
Okay, well, how much time we got?
Well,
not much, Jay. Keep it moving.
Gotta go.
Okay, well, real quick, I'm gonna have to go with Kobe, MJ, LeBron. You know, I'm a big fan of the legends, so those guys who I, aspire to be.
Che, that's all the time we've got for you today, but thank you so much for joining us here, and good luck to you on the rest of your season.
Congrats on all the success, Jay.
Hey, man, Hank and Hornet, you guys are the best, man.
Oh, I love that. Cart that up. So next on Hank and the Hornet, we can taking your calls.
Woo,
Stay
always
tuned.
a risky proposition, Hank.
Certainly is. But first, a word from our sponsors. You need some cash out of your house? How about a reverse mortgage? They can set you up at Walker & Associates.
Hey, look, I was house poor before I called them. Now, house rich.
Wow. It's one phone call that does it all. Walker & Associates will set you up with a little bit of money coming your way out of your house.
Yeah, let's go. I get to hang with Ronnie. What's up?
Hey, Che, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
I'm Ronnie from 2K.
Yeah, I know you on from social.
Oh, I appreciate it. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, Coach always wants me to join these things. I know you're new to the team, so he wanted me to kind of sit with you. How are things going?
Oh man, it's good. No complaints.
Yeah, joining the league has been fun and everything.
It's been fun. It's been cool.
It's awesome. I hang out with a lot of players. I'm always, trying to give the advice that I can from the 2K perspective, and always sharing it. I'm really good friends with Harrison Barnes, actually.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew I was at his wedding.
Nah, it would be kind of weird if I knew that.
I guess I feel like everybody should know that. All these players want to talk ratings with me, and it's always a lot of fun. I don't know if you get the chance to go to an NBA player's wedding, but you got to go to an NBA player's wedding. It's like out of this world. It's crazy. You'd have so much fun. I mean, there's kids waiting to try to get into this wedding. Like there were kids trying to break in. The food was out of this world.
The kids, did they get in?
The kids, no. Security tried to keep them away.
I can wear my beats in real life.
Strict policy.
You can listen to Ronnie on the game.
The food was all right. The food was good. But I thought his wife was going to kill me because I had to explain ratings to 40 NBA players during this thing, and it was wild. And the whole time I'm sitting up there, I'm thinking about how do I get my dog into this wedding?
Oh, you got a dog?
Yeah. You got to follow her on social media. So cute. Sophie_meets_world. Sophie? Great follow. Sophie.
Oh, nice.
Definitely got to follow Sophie. Cool. You have to actually follow as many dog Instagram accounts as you can. I love it.
See, I can get one Hall of Fame badge, but I have to remember which badge to get. Which one's the S tier? What do they say is S tier? Range extender. Quick draw and hot zone hunter. Actually, let's go with let's just upgrade this all the way to Hall of Fame. Let's go. How much VC to crap ton. So let's go. Unfortunately, I didn't get the check. Or that 3,000 gold for hitting a limitless 3. Ugh. Let's see if I have any money. Last time I'm pretty sure the money didn't save to my account or something.
Thanks,
something happened where I didn't get the money for the VC. See if the same thing happened again. Yep. I don't know. Something glitched. Max out lateral quickness, sure, why not? 60. See what I can get to 85 overall. Perimeter defense. Nice. 85 overall, let's go. Yay, this is gonna be real fun. already a 98 overall. What the heck? Wait, what is this team? Do not like
it. Watch the run! Screen! Get checked! Shot! Hey, yo, right here!
Yay, gotta love missing wide open layups because this game's garbage. Green.
Hey, balance it out! Screen!
They really leave them open like that?
Who's got ball? Way to grab it! Hey, come to me! You got it! What's the pick? Take that. Who's got you?
Seems less laggy than last year's. That was only my first game. I gotta go to bed. I got an appointment in the morning. And it's my birthday. Yeah, alright. Everybody. Alright. Have a good one, guys.